Welcome back to Inside the Heat. You do not become an all-time great in the game of basketball without loving the game, but Dwyane has another love affair as well. It's with fashion. That man has a deep level of passion and amazing pride, so much so he doesn't just endorse clothing, he makes it now. And as we all know with Mr. Wade, he has no problem pushing the envelope. It is no secret that you are one of the leaders as it pertains to fashion in the National Basketball Association.
No matter what Wade is wearing, he seems to make headlines.
His hot look almost getting as much attention as his gameplay.
Why is fashion so important to you?
You know, fashion to me is just fun, man. It's just an expression. I can wear anything I want and make it my style.
So the best way to describe your style is whatever I want.
I always say to them, they ask me to say one word to describe your style. Unpredictable. No one knows what they're gonna see out of me.
You will show your ankles. You don't have any problem.
I have no problem. I'm very comfortable in my skin.
You were chosen as one of the ambassadors for the first ever
that was cool.
New York Men's Fashion Week in New York. That meant a great deal to you?
It did. It's the first one, and I'm chosen as an ambassador out of 2 athletes. I mean, that's pretty cool.
We're hitting, was it 6 shows?
Yep.
What do you do all week in Men's Fashion Week?
You go sit at shows all week. You talk to the who's who in the fashion space, people who have made it and people who are aspiring to make it. It's a different world, but it's an elegant, you know, cool kind of world to be in.
One of the most exclusive events there is the Met Gala. What is that? What is
the Met Gala?
That is
You have to be there to understand.
I'm telling you.
The Met Gala was so cool, you know, and it's all about that red carpet. My wife is in the car, she's like, okay. She's getting me prepared. I'm sitting there, you know, in social media, she's like, let's get focused. I'm like, what are we focusing on? She's like, this carpet is important. And we get out and it's just, I mean, it's cameras everywhere. You just enjoy the night with some of the biggest stars and celebrities in the world.
Back in Miami, you have your own show, 4th annual Nights on the Runway.
Yeah.
Everything we did here was just a little different than your typical runway, you know, where you just come in, you sit down, and you leave. We wanted to make this an event.
I'm looking for this to be an event in Miami for a long time. I want this to be the event that people put on their calendars and say, are we going to the fashion show, the runway?
Each year, it brings us so much more excitement surrounding the things that he loves most, fashion and fun.
He's Mr. Fashion himself. He knows how to throw a nice party.
I had a great time. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Wade's passion for fashion was on full display when he graced the cover of Ocean Drive magazine for the 2nd time.
Miami showed me love, so glad I can get back on the cover, grace the cover of Ocean Drive, trying to make it look good.
Oh, I took my shirt off this time.
Yeah.
Which I have no problem doing.
Not at all. Not at all. And rightfully so, you've worked hard. How cool was that?
I just had fun with it. A couple of hours just having fun, putting on clothes, enjoying it.
And as you noted in the article, you don't want to be tied to one particular thing, and you made that plain.
I do not. I do not ever want to be put in a box. When I go out and talk to kids, I let them know that. You don't have to feel that you only can do one thing. Y'all can be anything you want to be. You know, God gave us many talents. You have to find those talents and what they are. But you're not just an athlete.
With your fashion business interests, you now officially have people covered from head to toe. So what's next? What else you want to cover up on people? That's yours.
Maybe a fedora.
Okay, there it is, a lid on the way.
A little lid on, maybe, I don't know, maybe a nice little lid.
Listen, you can break news here, that's okay.
Feeling myself. You know, sometimes you just put on something and it speaks to you.
What I'm trying to do is women have luxury lines for women. Like women have their go-to where they feel sexy. For everything, right? Man, we really don't have that. I feel like we're 10 years away from getting to where the women are now. So let's start this process of getting men to feel proud about going and, you know, shopping and putting on these, you know, these amazing underwear and, you know, these amazing socks, these amazing, like, feel good about it. Just like women feel good when they feel sexy, they feel powerful, they feel this and that. Like, men should do the same thing. Why not?
All right, Dwyane, since we're here in your showroom, can you get me together?
Okay, so listen, when you had your hair back in the day, I would've went with something basic like a black.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, go with the Miami Heat. But now, I'm actually gonna go with this one because I designed this one. I picked this for the Christmas day. I wanted something different. I normally wear white or red. And I was like, you know what? I want to give them a little something different. It reflects, right? So when you take a picture of it, the whole shoe changes. And the sock with it, it's simple. I go with this. I had these on the night of the runway. Because people would notice them, but it's not too much. It's not too wild, it's not too crazy. So That's what I'll go with. Throw some draws in there, and a tie and all that.
Yeah, definitely some draws in there. Look at
sure.
that.
Look at
That's
it.
awesome. Here in Dwyane Wade's office, probably sitting right at this desk, so many decisions are made about the direction of his brand. Fashion is at the forefront, but it's not the only thing he's focused on. His business portfolio is diversified.
Pleasure meeting you, brother.
Dwyane, you are incredibly active with your foundation, and your foundation has this amazing relationship with Sandals Resorts. How does that work?
You know, Sandals is our next door neighbors as well, and our job out there is try to help build something that they don't have out there a lot, you know? So we're trying to build courts, then we're trying to get enough money to make sure we can put back in their community. I know a lot of people go down to Turks and they vacation, but also we want to make an impact in the community and get those kids where they can get out there, play sports like they do, and feel good about what they're doing.
You've always been cognizant about young people and families. That comes, I'm sure, from radiating from your focus on your own boys. How proud are you of the basketball skills that are starting to flow out of your boys?
I just love the fact that right now at this age that they love something and they give their all to it. And that's all you want to see with your kids, and you want them to see them give their all to something, you know, that they love. And right now, I just enjoy being a dad, watching them, you know, have the same smile I have on the court when I make a shot or when I make a big play, and what it makes them feel.
We have not had you on Inside the Heat since your wedding.
Miami Heat star Dwyane Wade and his longtime girlfriend, Gabrielle Union, have finally tied the knot.
Dwyane and Gabrielle, on behalf of all those present, it is my immeasurable pleasure to pronounce you man and wife.
Your wedding is supposed to be the biggest party of your life, right? That's the way I look at it, you know? So we was like, okay, how do we put together the greatest party of our life, but still have a sentimental feel to it, you know, family feel to it. So we had everybody in black and white, so we kept a theme to it, like real classic movie type. We worked with people that was great to help us get our vision out, and they did it, man. They did it. It was a great night, and it just felt like I was going for the biggest, funnest day of my life, and just having a party with one of my best friends.
On to basketball. How do you feel about 13th season? Lucky 13th season.
Wade, gorgeous drive and jam.
I'm enjoying it, man. It's like, this is the start of the final chapter 13th season, and we got a good team. We got a great mix of, you know, veteran guys with talent and young guys with talent, and this is what you want at this time of your career.
Right side with a reach back, right hand alley-oop jam. Gorgeous lob by Wade.
What are your expectations for this team?
Right now, is obviously we have a goal, right? Our goal is to, you know, to hopefully play for a championship. My expectations for this team is, you know, to do what it takes to reach that goal. And just being a part of a special group, that right there alone is gonna feel better than you being top 10 in the league in scoring.
And your personal goals?
Well, I've always been a guy who has always been about the team. Certain nights I know the team is gonna need me to, you know, turn it on.
Wade coming right out of flow. A thunderous dunk here in New York.
Certain nights the team ain't gonna need me to do as much. And for me in my 13th season, that makes it easier on me. There's no pressure on me to say I want to score 20, 25 a night. I just want to win.
Coach Polstra says specifically, do not put a ceiling on greatness.
Tonight, I just wanted to take a minute and just soak in being a kid from Robbins, Illinois, you know, being a kid from Marquette University, and now having 3 championships.
What else do you do to put on top of all of this? The championships, the business, the philanthropy, the family.
The jumper for the lead. Yes! Oh, baby. Dwyane Wade, 8 points in the fourth quarter.
I feel like from a basketball standpoint, it's adding a little bit more whipped cream at Starbucks. That's all it is right now. The coffee's made. It's brewed, the flavor's in there. I'm just putting a little bit more whipped cream and a little drizzles on top.
Does it require another title?
I don't think it requires it. I won 3 championships. It's not many people can say that, but it will make all of us feel a lot better.
Dwyane Wade's championship flair has really 3 different tiers. His basketball status is established and he's yearning for more. His businesses are successful and global. And his impact on our community is ongoing and appreciated. Thank you so very much for watching this edition of Inside the Heat. I am Jason Jackson. Oh, so an inside the heat side. Putting your foot inside the heat. I mean, you see it? Yeah.
Me and my wife, we are the most on-time people in the world. Like, we try to be late, we still on time.
Steffi and Dwyane Wade.
This is nice.